Hello from chilly Sofia, Bulgaria. Today we're doing something really interesting. We're taking one of the nicest overnight trains in all of Europe from Sofia to Istanbul, and we'll take you along the journey. It should be 10 to 11 hours, but we'll take you from beforehand all the way through after. So let's see what it's like.
We just left our Airbnb and we are going to the main train station. Our Airbnb is 10 to 15 minutes walk time, but if you're a bit further, I would highly recommend the taxi because it costs somewhere from 5 to 10 euros. So I would highly recommend that. See you at the train station. It looks sunny, but it is freezing outside. The wind is killing us, literally killing.
We're off to warmer places. And we made it to Sofia Central train station. As the name would imply, it is really close to the city center, closer than normal, I would say, for a capital of a country. It's 15 minutes out of the center, so super accessible, and it's kind of interesting. We got some typical communist architecture and a typical communist kind of brute sculpture in front too. So now that we're here, let's get inside and get our tickets. Let's hit it.
Let's go. We're inside and we're gonna go buy a ticket, but usually on places like this there's a language barrier, so I hope we don't have it this time. Let's see.
Here, translation. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Благодаря.
Troubles, troubles, troubles.
Anglийski? We have 2 tickets to Istanbul with the overnight train. No? Sold out? Okay, what are the options? How much would that be? How much money is for a person? No.
We want to buy a ticket.
For 2. So, okay. 61 leva, 31 per person.
I don't understand. Or maybe it's 61 per person.
I think per person, even though we're sharing a cabin. Is she calculating for us?
Yeah, this is really bad. No one speaks English. After 5-6 minutes, we're still at the information center, still getting the ticket. It's a long process, and they are really taking their time. It's nuts. Okay, make sure you arrive at least an hour before, because the whole process of buying a ticket is taking 15-20 minutes.
Okay, finally obtained this bag. Got the tickets, and you want to be looking for Sofia to Hakkari, because that is the final station in Istanbul. And if it says via Plovdiv, you are in the right place. As you saw, we had a bit of a difficulty with the language barrier, as well as the gate arrival, like station rail number board is all in Cyrillic. So highly recommend Google Translate and having Bulgarian downloaded on your phone if you don't have data. It's a lifesaver.
Killing some time with some hot dogs on the train station.
Not
really
bad.
Good. Istanbul is 12 high, so hopefully we find it easy.
So once you get your tickets, just go one floor below and then all the way down to 12. And there's an intersection, you could choose east or west, it doesn't matter. It all brings you to the same place, right here where the crane is. Which one is ours?
I think this one.
This one?
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Okay, we made it into our cabin. This is a 4-person couchette. It's a little tight with the suitcases, but you have 4 seats here if you want to use it that way, or each one pulls down into a little sleeper bed, and it comes with pillows up top, so not too shabby, decently comfortable, I would say, for an 11-hour ride.
And it is really hot, they have a heating on, so you'll be fine on the cold. Quick little tip, they don't give you any sheets, but I had my hoodie on, so I just took that off, put the pillow in, so at least you get some sort of protection like that.
I used a little portable towel that I have, but overall, decently comfy.
Really comfy.
I guess we'll throw on a movie and pop some melatonin and wait for the border crossing, which should be in about 5 hours.
So yeah, you got time for that. And we are off. Luckily, 4-sleeper cabin, didn't have anyone else, so it is just 2 of us in this spacious little cabin. Yes. Thank God.
Super cozy.
Okay, little update. Once the train starts moving, they give you the sheets then. So I guess our improvised has to go. But they are really clean, packed, so we gotta clean sheets.
Perfect, even cozier.
Toit.
Okay, so now we are officially all settled in. They give you sheets, a thin blanket, and we're feeling cozy. This is the 4-person couchette technically, but we lucked out and no one else is joining. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, that remains true for the rest of the ride. But I think it's a direct line, so no one else should be jumping on. But your options are a 4-person couchette for an extra 15 euros, which brings the total cost to 30 euros per person. So for 2 of us, it was 62. And then they also have options for a 6-person couchette, and those are the 2 options with the full sleeper beds, or they have just individual seats that you can get for, I think, 20 euros. So not too bad. That's our entire setup. We got our snacks. We're ready for a 10-hour train ride. Okay. Concentration, 64. No repeats or hesitation. You go first, and I will follow. Category is drinks.
Coca-Cola.
Water.
Pina colada.
Milk.
Pineapple juice.
Gin and tonic.
Aperol spritz.
Root beer float.
Tap beer.
IPA. Lost.
So good. So after 5 or 6 hours of driving, we made it to the border. Apparently they're gonna come inside and check our passports, so we don't even have to leave the cabin. Apparently you have to do the X-ray on the Turkish border. Okay, we are done with the border patrol on the Turkish side, and now we are traveling to the Istanbul. It's approximately 4 more hours until that, so see you there. We just woke up, got a solid 4 hours of sleep, but it was really comfortable. Genuinely, it's almost 9 a.m. here, Turkish time. I think there's a little bit of a
time change between Bulgaria and Turkey, and made our beds up, got ready for the day, and I think we're almost there in Istanbul. And we finally arrived. The whole thing took about just under 15 hours. It's scheduled normally for 10 to 11. That's what it says online, that you arrive at 5:30. So maybe keep that in mind. Sometimes there are delays. I wouldn't schedule a flight for immediately after or anything. But now we're heading into the city center of Istanbul for 12 hours in the city before we head south to warmer places, to the coast of Turkey. So we'll show you how to get from Halkali station, where the train ends, to the city center of Istanbul, because Halkali station is about 25 kilometers outside of the city. So if you're coming into Istanbul city center, keep watching. And we made it to Istanbul city center. Honestly, not the easiest journey. We had a bit of a snag leaving the train. We were trying to catch a train into the city, and they only take cash. So you have to have dollars, euros, or Turkish lira. We only had card, so beware of that. When getting off the train, you need to be strapped with cash. And that's it. That was one of the most epic train journeys in all of Europe. See you guys next time.
Bye bye.